Hey everybody, Guy DeMarco here. I'm in a video making mood, so I'm gonna make another video. All right, so I want to talk about the bare bones minimum, what you need to get into NRL22. First off the bat, safety equipment. You need a pair of ears. These are electronic ears, but you can literally just get the plastic foam, the foamies from Walmart. $2-3. Boom, you got your hearing protection. You need a set of safety glasses, right? Boom, safety equipment out of the way. You also need a chamber flag, right? Your match director should have a chamber flag readily available for you to use, right? So what are some of the other bare bones minimum things that you're gonna need? You're gonna need some type of ammo. This right here is Norma TAC-22. Long rifle, 50 cartridges, it's a 40 grain round nose lead bullet. That's what I've got. All right. Also, you may need a bag for rear support or for front support if you don't have a bipod, something like that. You're gonna want some type of bag. Now, with that, it doesn't have to be a big fancy bag. This happens to be an Armageddon gear bag with the Max Ordnance Academy logo on it. This is a bag that I purchased at a training event that I went to. I still use this bag. I like this bag. It works really well for me. I got a couple other bags that I use. There's a lot of great options for bags out there. So try a couple. If you go to a match, try a couple, see what you like, and then make a purchase from there. Now, what do you really need to compete in NRL22? You're gonna need a rifle, okay? So this is my rifle. It's a base class rifle. This is a Savage Mark II FVSR. It is a 16-inch or 16.5-inch barrel. It's threaded on the front so it can take a suppressor. My chamber flag fell out. It has a 10-round magazine. That's good to go. I bolted a bunch of extra stuff to it. So, base class rifle, your rifle and your optic need to be under $1,050, right? The rifle, as it sits, stock is about $289, and then I put a Vortex Diamondback Tactical 6-24 on top of it, which cost MSRP about $500. So I'm well underneath the $1,050 price. I've also attached a Harris bipod to it. I've attached a Victor Company cheek riser to it. I've attached a MK machining throw lever for the optic so I can easily change my magnification when needed. I've put an MK machining bubble level on it to make sure that my firearm is level when I go to engage my target. I've also put a BLAM data card holder on this weapon. Still keeps it within base class, but it's a good, solid firearm to test out, to get into NRL22 with. That's what I started shooting when I went out to the NRL22 match out there in California at Sage Shooting Facility all those moons ago with Eric Severson, who got me not only hooked on 22, but got me hooked on shooting NRL22 and then hosting matches out here in Florida. So that's a base class gun, right? As long as you keep your rifle and your magnified optic under $1,050 MSRP, you're good to go. You can stay within the base class, right? So if you got a CZ 457 firearm and you got that in the Pro Varmint, right, that runs right at $588. You'd have to find a scope in about the $450 range to keep yourself within that $1,050 price range for base class. So you could put a Vortex Diamondback Tactical scope on there that was a 4-16 by 44, and you'd still stay in base class, all right? Just a hint, maybe a word of the wise on what's coming for this guy, all right? And then we get into open class. This is my open class rig, all right? This is a CZ 455. It has been discontinued. that model has been discontinued, therefore there is no available MSRP on it, which automatically puts it into open class, right? But even if I kept it in the original stock, it would still be an open class gun because it does not have an MSRP. I have since been donated a PDC Customs Gen 5C chassis, which is awesome. It's fully adjustable for length, for cheek riser, adjustable thumb stop. It's got a built-in barricade stop. It's got an Antritz Arca rail built into the entire fore end, right? Because this is a chassis and I have taken it out of the original stock and put the barreled action into a chassis, it puts it into an open gun. As you can see, I have a suppressor on this. Does a suppressor mean that firearm goes into open class? No. You can shoot a suppressor in base or open class. I just happen to like shooting a suppressed firearm, so I go with a suppressed firearm. All right. Also, you'll notice that the optic on this thing is a heavy-duty optic. This is a Vortex Razor Gen 2 4.5 to 27 with the EBR2 reticle in it. It is a heavy-duty optic. The optic alone costs MSRP probably $2,300, right? That optic is supposed to go on my centerfire weapon, but I really want to go out this month and beat the brakes off a couple guys, so I'm going to use this optic to do it with. I'm going to change out optics later to something a little less intense, but for this month they're going to go ahead and they're going to get it, right? On this rifle, I have the PDC Customs chassis, Gen 5C. I've got the Vortex Gen 2 Razor. I've got the MK Machine throw lever. Once again, I'm really happy, really satisfied with these throw levers. They work really well. I've got an aftermarket bolt for this. I've also got a cheek pad. It's not necessarily a riser because it's built in, but I've got a cheek pad, and that comes from Hoptic USA. You can find them online. They make different foam cheek pads for different style of combs, I guess you would call them. I've also got Area 419 30 MOA rail on this. I've got a Silence Co. Sparrow suppressor. I've got a B&T Atlas bipod. I'm super happy with this thing. Because the MSRP no longer is published for the CZ455, and the fact that I've put it in a new chassis, and the fact that my optic costs more than the rifle or this other rifle combined, this is what puts this into open class. The fact that the MSRP for the optic and the barreled action of the CZ455 are more than $1,050. So that's just a quick breakdown on some of the equipment that you may need for NRL22. Some quality hearing protection and eye protection, quality ammo, a bag, and then your actual rifle and your setup. Does it have to be exactly what I'm running? No. Can it be? Sure, and I'd love to help you guys out acquiring some solid companies to find some kits and pieces for that with, right? That's what my job is as a match director. Not only put on a match, but also help new shooters get into the sport, right? So here at Altus NRL22 series, if you want to sign up but you don't have a rifle, you go ahead and you sign up, and then you call Altus Shooting Solutions. You send them an email at info@altusshooting.com, and you let them know, hey, I want to come shoot a match, but I don't have a gun. They call me, and I bring a gun for you. You cover your entry fee and you pay for ammo, you can shoot my stuff all day long, right? So whether it be this, or whether it be this, or whether it be another backup gun that we have, if you want to shoot a match, you let us know. The only thing you're going to need to bring, good attitude, eyes, ears, and ammo. I've got more bags than I know what to do with. I've got extra chamber flags. I got it all. You guys want to shoot a match? Come on out. If you guys have any questions about any of the things that I've got on these firearms or where I purchased them, I'm going to put them in the description below for you guys to go ahead and hit up those companies that are supporting not only myself, but also the NRL22 in general, and supporting Altus NRL22 series as well. So I hope you guys found this informative. Go ahead, click the other videos wherever I've gone ahead and dropped those. Go ahead and click on the other videos, give them a view, like, subscribe, share with your friends. All right. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you at the range.